In a far-off land was shining sky so blue, where the sun shone down on meadows fresh and new. There lived a shepherd boy with heart so true, who watched his sheep with all his gentle might. His name was David, small but oh, so bright, whose spirit soared like an eagle in its flight. Now David loved to sing to God above, and as he sang, he'd praise and thank and bless. With every note, his soul would rise and bless. The rolling hills around him, the trees so tall, echoed the music, the joy, the love that filled the heart of the shepherd boy so free. But one day when David watched his peaceful flock upon the hill, a giant came in sight. With armor bright and spear held high, he mocked the Israelites. "Come out and try," he boomed, "to fight with me, face to face, man to man, in this wide open space." And fear fell on the men, for he was great, towering over them, with muscles like iron bars, and they all shrank back, except David, brave and small, who heard the giant's boast and answered, "I will go." When David saw the giant, tall and grim, his heart did not with fear begin to race and pound, for he believed in God Most High, whose truth and love he knew would help him through whatever he might do. So David said, "Though he is big and strong and bold, my God is far more strong than any giant, young or old. With God to help me, I have not to fear, for he will conquer, though my foe may seem severe." Then David ran to meet the giant there, and picked up smooth and round stones with care, sought out a sling, a shepherd's simple tool, and made the giant pause, both grim and cool. For David said, "You may be big and strong and tall, but I will conquer you, though you may seem appalled." Then from his sling, with aim so true and fast, he sent a stone that quickly sped, and hit the giant on his forehead, grand and bare, that he stood still, bewildered by the air, that left his senses quite undone. And with a final push, the giant fell, as if in slumber, on the ground. And as he slept, his heavy armor fell, and echoed on the ground, a hollow sound that told the tale of how the mighty fell by one who trusted God to win the day, who faced his foe, come what may, and conquered fear with a heart so light, because he knew God would make his spirit bright. So friends, if giants fill your way, or troubles seem too hard to face today, remember David, small but strong and true, who faced a giant, unafraid and anew, and knew that God would be with him in the fight. If you believe, no darkness can outrun the light of God, who loves you most of all, and will be with you until you stand up tall and face your giants big and grim, and know that you, like David, can say, "I am not afraid, I'll conquer this dismay, for God is with me all the way."